time to check out some new towers that came out in the last event. 2 of them, and they're both of the mythic rarity. Now the first I have enough shards to create. It is called the missile launcher. And a lot of damage to ground bosses. So we're going to check this one out. Let's go ahead and craft that. Nice. And the other new, it's nice range, 6 range. It's a high prime cost. The other tower is a flying tower, and it can actually hit ground and underground. And I believe I have 53 shards. It's called the Flying Crusher. So let's go ahead and craft that. I think I needed 48 shards. That should be perfect. And if you haven't watched the video yet or understand the new shadow cards, they're basically just treated as an additional level 5 card in this manner. So let's hit create. And look at that beauty. Nice. We're going to take that and we're going to take this into battle. We're going to try it out as a level 1 to begin with. And only a 2 range, but that flying will be rather nice. I'm not going to load it with runes or any of that just yet. I just want to see how it looks in battle. So let's see if we can find one. We'll need a boss on the ground, of course. Moles, perfect. This actually would be a rather good one to see if. And looks like we have some fog. Okay. Alright, look, yeah, this actually should be a perfect one to test these new towers out. Let's go ahead and take everything out, just so we have this here. And we have Fleetles, so we don't want to use our normal fog tower. And I don't have Sky Eye just yet, so I get to use the amazing level 60 green tower in this perfect event. One day soon, hopefully I'll have Sky Eye. But let's go ahead and choose our new towers here. Grab those in here, and we'll see how much they level up. Now, we are just going to throw one spell in here. I think I'm going to try to slow it down just to see. And we'll see how much experience we get from that. It looks like I have a task for aim, so may as well throw that in there. And we'll just throw that guy in there just to make sure nothing ground gets past it. Okay, I believe we're good. Let's give it a shot. And let's make it a strong one. Sure, level 1, but still, 2000 is 2000, so let's just see what it does. And where should we put the other one? It is a long range tower. Wow, that's pretty good with that anomaly there. And we're going to just put our aim here, just so it covers everything in this particular video. There we go. Should do some damage. And yeah, we'll put it right here, why not? And let's make sure they go the long way around. put a safety net here. It's doing half the amount of damage. And I only have one level up available to me. We'll go ahead and do it. And don't quite have it there. But yeah, I just want to see what they look like first. You can see it's flying. Rather nice. And the missile launcher. Okay, let's go. Whoa, that's pretty cool. It shoots off the screen and comes back down. I have to say I like the visual effects on these. Those are pretty nice. And apparently I missed the message that something can blow the towers up, so... So it can't hit the air, so it is still attacking that. How much is it hitting for? 4,000? 9,000 now. And it is doing an AoE effect. That's rather nice. On the missile launcher. I'm actually rather confused why that tower keeps taking damage. Oh wow, so it's actually from my own towers doing the damage. That's a first that I've seen. So keep that in mind with the missile launcher, that you can damage your own towers. Wow, okay. So we might not get to see much of this tower. So that's a nice tip. If you use the missile launcher, be prepared for your tower to take damage, as it is blown up again. That's rather interesting. I wonder if it does that with every tower. Let's since we're still in the first level, let's go ahead and get a healing tower. And we do have a flying tower. Sadly, it does so much damage, I won't get much view to test to see if it's going to be all flying towers. I think I have a snowball tower. Let's I think I can test that one, see if it's just every tower, which I'm assuming it will be, or an alien tower. I suppose I could use the UFO, but I want to see the snowball tower. There it is. Okay, so I should be able to use this one. Yeah, we'll just go with this. Okay, so if that was the case, let's put him here, put him back here, and now we can't put that guy right back there yet, so we'll throw one up here, give it some extra damage, just to make sure they don't come through, and so that we see everything. Okay. Yes, it takes out the snowball tower as well. So apparently it comes from the sky and will take out your own towers. Okay, well now that we know that, let's put it here so we can not worry about the risk. And neither one of these can hit flying. So, and these guys will basically just walk home if I let them. It is a rather cool visual though. And so if it does 10 times the amount of damage to bosses, that would be a large amount. Still not sure if it's worth it with Volcano doing so much damage as well, especially if it's going to take out your own flying towers. One thing to note with the colony of bats, it is movable, but if it's burning, you cannot move it. So if you ever notice your bat's tower is taking damage, you can move it out to let it re-heal, but it cannot be burning. You have to catch it before that time. And it does make a rather nice noise when it hits the ground. And he went down pretty quick. Probably should have slowed that down to catch, but this is level 1, so this guy should go down rather easy. Level 8. So at least the good thing I'm noticing, it does not look like these two are taking damage, so it seems to be only towers in the middle. Not sure if it's just flying. I should have tried Ghost Tower, just to see if it's just anything in the path. Probably going to assume it is, but I can't rewind it now to check that. But we're going to think that it's pretty much anything that's in the path gets hit, even if it's your own tower. But that's pretty much what they look like, guys. I think they are both AoE, and probably the most benefit you would get out of that is if everything comes at once. That should give us an idea. And yeah, it is AoE, as this guy's still hitting up top. And these are all taking damage, so that is a benefit. This might be a good tower in the opening scenes if you have auto mode on, once it levels up. From what I can tell, it seems to attack through fog. I'm not sure if fog is affecting either one of these towers. Has to be a bonus of both of these. I know I have Fog Tower, but it does seem to... Let's actually take that out just to see. And it did shut that tower down, so fog does affect it. It is not always running, but I'm curious about this one since it is always hitting. The range may have been too far for that to begin with. So those levels are slowing down. We're at level 11 now. There we go. Fog is... It seemed to still work during when fog was on there. Might want to replay that, but it sure looked like it was still attacking. Here we go. It seems to slow it down. Perhaps just a small amount, but it does still attack. If there are no fog towers around. And one thing I was curious about on League Idle, if its preference was on the underground, or if it was before. I guess it was just out of the range, as it does give a bonus to 4 to underground. It's a very long range. 6.9 with the aim tower, and 2.3 with aim, which is 15%. Oh, my snow tower's working again. And it's doing more damage. Almost this much. Yeah, so it does still work in the fog. Interesting. Okay, well that should answer the question as to what they look like and how they work and small nuances of blowing up your own towers. So hopefully enjoyed that. We'll try to get this leveled up, see if it's as strong as, say, the Indestructible Idol, which is rather weak looking without the aim tower attached to it. Okay, we'll finish this level out, see what we get to. And I'm going to add this to the tip video, but level 13. The next button, try to never click it the first time. Just click the bottom right of your screen just to get to the next screen, so you don't have the habit of clicking the wrong next button. And that should wrap it up for this video. We're going to try to, once again, get those leveled up and see how much damage they do. Hopefully, being mythic, they do a large amount. But if you bring that missile launcher into battle and you have air towers, don't forget to bring something that can heal those up, or you might be in a world of hurt. Alright guys, hope you enjoyed. Thanks.